Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. If you're new to the channel, I'm Nick and I've been a top hodler on TradingView for many years, as well as being one of the only traders with a fully verified MyFXBook third-party track record. So if you want to elevate your trading, you're definitely in the right place. So subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So take a second, pause the video, read the disclaimer, and I will see you on the charts.
In this video, I'll speak about USDCAD. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I'll give you the technical aspect, then I'll move to the commitment of traders analysis to see what institutions in the market are doing and how they are moving and shifting their orders. And then I'll put together these two different types of analysis. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. Now, starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that we have a market which clearly is in an uptrend. The market has been creating a series of higher lows. Now, when you see higher lows, this basically means that buyers are still in control of that market, because otherwise, when the market is dropping, sellers would manage to create a new lower low. Now, in a situation like this, you would expect more bullish price action, which is exactly what the market is currently doing. We're seeing more bullish continuation with the market creating this higher low here and following higher with the creation of bullish price action. So from a monthly standpoint, everything looks quite bullish. Let's drop that on the weekly time frame and see what we have. Now, here on the weekly, we can see a perfect inversion of trend. The market went from the creation of weekly lower lows and lower highs, so clearly a bearish market, to then creating this triple bottom here and now inverting to the creation of weekly higher highs and higher lows. So we had a perfect inversion of trend from a weekly bearish market to now weekly bullish market. So from lower lows and lower highs to then having a triple bottom and now higher highs and higher lows. So perfect inversion of trend, and institutions, as we will now see in just a few moments, are currently longing USDCAD. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now, here on the daily,
Just a quick interruption, let me know in the comments below if you have any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in the next videos, because I'm always open to suggestions.
we can notice a new impulse to the upside. Now, after an impulse and the start of a correction, if you want to measure the correction, what you have to do is take your Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse leg. And this will show you how we have the 0.3 to 50% and 0.618 Fibonacci retracements lining up exactly at this area. So lining up at an area of previous daily resistance turned support. And as we have confluence of support inside of this area, we have an increased probability of seeing institutional longing, further increasing the probabilities of more bullish price action away from this zone. Now, if we move to the commitment of traders analysis to see what institutions in the market are doing on the CAD, what we can see is that with the last reports, net positions have been massively decreased. We went from minus 53.1k net positions all the way down to minus 114.8k net positions. So we had a huge decrease of net positions, which means that institutions have been shorting the CAD aggressively. Now, if institutions are shorting the CAD, they are longing USDCAD. And that is exactly what they have been doing, adding 4,600 shorts on the CAD and closing 2,900 longs, which means that actually they are longing aggressively USDCAD and closing their shorts on USDCAD. Because again, all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So if institutions are shorting the CAD, they are longing USDCAD. So let's keep that in mind and move back to the chart. And by the way, if you still haven't, make sure that you join my free Telegram channel, which you find linked in description, so you never miss new updates. Now back to the analysis. So in a situation like this, where the market is testing confluence of support, institutions are already longing USDCAD, the monthly and weekly are both bullish, and the daily is in this area. What would I expect? Well, as usual, and as my students know very well, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily time frames combined with the COT data. Those are the best time frames when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best time frames for that are the intraday time frames, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bearish to bullish market, I wouldn't be surprised to see a potential rejection to the upside away from this area for the market to complete this daily impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. That definitely wouldn't surprise me.
Now, everything that you see me share here on YouTube is just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, if you want to learn more, I really suggest that you head over to my website, which you find linked in the description. Here, you have the possibility to gain access to the best mentorship program in the world. You can get all my courses ranging from the very basics of charting all the way to the more advanced topics. You also have the possibility to gain access to the trading station software with the Telegram notification integrations, one-on-one private mentoring directly with me, the COT data software, which is the software that you often see me use in my analysis, and you also have the possibility to gain access to the entertaining live trading show. So essentially a live stream of all my trades as they're happening live every day. So my entries, exits, how I manage the positions, all streamed live every single day essentially in this Telegram channel, which is obviously private just for members. You also have the possibility to gain access to all my EAs. So essentially all my strategies, which you can then customize to your own preference. And here you see breakdowns of each and every one of my strategies, including a 10-year historical backtest of the strategy on high quality tick data. So essentially backtested on live charts. So basically, I would suggest that you go and check these ones out. And if you continue to scroll down past the testimonials, you will see that you have the possibility to join and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the checkout process. So I really suggest to at least go and check it out. The link is in the description and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you drop a like and a comment. It really helps with the creation of new free analysis and education, and I will see you in my next video.